Thank you. Senator Gallego.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Mr. Forward, just continuing on manufacturing, specifically Arizona manufacturing. Trump's on and off again roller coaster is causing total chaos in Arizona. Unlike past, Arizona is not just a sunshine state for retirement. Now we produce very sophisticated chips for export, electric vehicles for export, batteries, and more to global markets all over the world. But across the state, I'm hearing from factories now that are pausing their expansion, which means less jobs for Arizona because of this the chaos. So they have no idea what tomorrow is going to bring. And I mean, this is clearly just not a way you should run a country. So Trump promised to bring manufacturing back, something that I would love to see. But right now, I'm seeing the exact opposite. So do you think that the way the president is conducting about creating and implementing these trade policies is really the best way to promote manufacturing and open opportunities abroad for our exporters, specifically for Arizona too?
Thank you for the question, Senator. I do support what the president is doing. I think he's been very clear. I also want to distinguish between short-term and medium and long-term implications. So, the president's been very clear that the past paradigm is no longer going to work. Foreign countries need to bring down their barriers, tariffs and non-tariff barriers. That's going to create opportunities for exporters, including in Arizona. That will take time. That's where I'm distinguishing between the immediate term. You're going to see more jobs in Arizona as a result of more exporting. Also, in terms of manufacturing, his policies, he's been very clear. It's a priority to reindustrialize the United States. We already see with TSMC coming to Arizona, that's a very large project. Again, the president has been prioritizing this. Also, I will mention his deregulatory agenda, pro-growth agenda also will lead to more jobs, more opportunities for exporters and others.
Well, certainly there's a lot happening, but clarity is not what I'm sensing from the business community in Arizona, especially over the actions of the last couple of days. Madam Chair, I also would ask for unanimous consent to this letter into the record that I sent this morning with Senator Schiff to the White House and Office of Government Ethics, demanding an investigation into the potential insider trading and corruption ahead of Trump's tariff pause that happened yesterday.
Without objection.
Thank you. I look forward to getting answers. Trump laid it out very plainly. He told people to buy right before announcing the tariff suspension. So I want to know what he and his people and his friends, his insider friends, were doing before and then and in between that they were able to grossly profit off this corruption that's affecting Main Street and the economy. And specifically, what did he tell people in the White House? So I hope our letter gets to the bottom of this. Moving on, there was an earlier conversation Mr. Hughes, regarding the creation of a joint task force when it comes to interior and HUD to find more available land, right? And something that actually I'd love to see we could work on together. As you know, or I don't know if you're aware, at least Arizona is still in a very strong housing crunch. 65% of our land is federal land. A lot of beautiful land we want to make sure that we preserve for our generations to go hiking, hunting, fishing, just to have general viewscapes. But I'm sure that there are some lands that are not in that category. Some that also, of course, aren't tribally sensitive to tribal cultures that I think we could work with, especially with our local municipalities that want to see more high-density housing on the perimeters of their cities. So one of the things I was hoping to make sure, at least when you engage with the task force, is that you're engaging with our affected communities, our tribal specifically, and rural areas. And will there be comments, public comment periods for this? And will they have a community? Will the communities have a say in it? What we don't want to see happen is just like a wholesale, in the dark sale of this land without us having any opportunity to have some input. And I think you'll have some willing ears in Arizona if we have some good community engagement.
Thank you for the question, Senator. I know we haven't had time to meet personally yet, but I look forward to soon. And yes, sir, I will absolutely look into that and would love to work with you on that issue.
And just in terms of transparency, I mean, that's the thing that we want to highlight. You're dealing in communities that have largely been left behind. that actually haven't seen any type of public process in the past, largely because nothing's been happening there. So a very transparent process about what's going to be potentially developed, sold, is going to be extremely important to build trust in these communities too.
Absolutely, yes, sir, Senator. I would love that opportunity to work with you on that issue.
Okay, thank you. I yield back.